Hey guys and girls, welcome back to another exciting episode of All About You. In today's segment, we have look at this. We have Lord Slug. This is incredible.
Top 4 in the singles event. No one had this deck on the radar. People just thinking these new cards were jokes, and this man from my local has came a long way with the spice.
First big event. Went through everyone, like, forget it. Talk about your...
6-0 in Swiss.
Look
first
at that.
seed overall.
Undefeated in Swiss, yeah. He just finally got his first loss.
He literally told me, he was like, oh, I just wanted to make top 50%, you know, and...
a couple extra Broly packs is all I wanted.
Well, you got a whole lot more than that.
Yeah.
He got a lot of stuff. Yeah, we're going to get to the deck profile now. What does your leader do?
Okay, so Lord Slug kind of goes back to the old Vegeta. Take a life, give him crit, good for early pressure. He awakens, draw 2. A lot of people think drawing 2 is not that great, but for what Lord Slug wants to do.
What does he look like in the back? I have a giant one of these at the house.
Yeah. So awaken, draw 2, activate main. I pitch 1 to make you pitch 1. So that's where the draw 2 comes relevant, right? You want to have more cards than the other opponent. Drawing 2 helps you do that. Okay. It helps other things too, feeling overwhelmed, and you'll see the 4-drop Slug plays into that as well. Okay.
Interesting.
All right. So starting off. Wings, it's a must of the deck. Just came out in set 6. It's a 1-drop barrier, which is huge. Permanent reduces all Slug's army by 1. So this is
such an annoying card.
Yep, this makes the whole Slug engine work. Without him, Slug's nothing.
I feel like that too when I played against it earlier.
So you hard mull for it, and hope you get him. Critting helps, getting down, awakening. So you go through your deck pretty fast. I normally found him by turn 3. So. Okay, next up, Lord Slug returned to form. I got 3 of these guys. With wings, he becomes 1, and he searches any Slug's army 4 or less. So as we go in, you'll see the chain. If missing any part of that chain, I can go get it.
So 1-drop instead of 2-drop then.
Yep. Next, free blocker. So obviously, free blocker is good. He's really good for getting your bond out, and just playing for free, and start working on that Slug's army bond.
But other than that, your Slug's, the big guy doesn't work without bond.
Exactly, yeah. So a lot of times though, I won't play him unless I need to get bond, just because I'm trying to keep my hand size up. So unless I absolutely need him, I'll keep him in my hand. Next up, this is where we start getting into a combo.
Now this guy is good.
Yeah, so I got 4 of these guys. Anguilla, critical first of all, so 15 crit, not bad. Bond 2 auto. Your opponent chooses a card out of their hand and discards.
So he's a Salem Vegeta plus the basically like a Vegeta that gets the card on top of the deck.
Discard.
But he goes to discard it.
Yep.
Yep. And the Bond 2 for Slug's army. So like I said, goes back to the blocker. Free blocker, you're at Bond 2 already. But a lot of time Wings is already out. Next, he
paid 2 for him.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yep, 2 for him. All right, next is the 4 of the new Slug, Agent of Destruction. When you play him, he's going to make your opponent drop a card. Activate main, the green. Play like an Anguilla for 1 is really what your main target is. He can't target himself, so really this is your main target. And then another key part is the Lord Slug's Youngin.
Play how many of him?
So I got 4 of him, and he's back from, I believe, set 4. Bond 2 with wings. Bond 2 is already active as soon as you play him, so he's going to cost 3. Okay, and then from Slug's leader ability, you're going to drop 1 guy to the discard pile, make your opponent drop. You'll play him, bring 1 of these out for free, untap 1. So really it's a 2 cost to play 2 battle cards. So it's kind of like a little veggie package type deal.
You're paying 1 for 2.
It's ridiculous.
Yep.
And they discard your hand.
Yep, so the play, turn 3, you have Wings out. You play him out. All right, tap 3, pick this guy, untap 1, and then use his activate main.
Look at that.
So you do all that for 3 energy.
All that for 3 energy.
All that for 3 energy.
Insane.
That's a lot of value.
So
I can see how this did well.
Yes. And then, you know, the 2-drop Slug helps search for any of these missing pieces for 1.
Powerful. So get your Slug cards while you can.
And obviously, the big monster, 6-drop Slug. Bond 3, Slug's army is kind of hard to get sometime, but the key thing is the EX Evolve for 2. So this is your turn 4 play after you have all those 3 monsters out from the previous turn. You're just going to pitch 1, and for 2, pitch one, and then your opponent you randomly choose 3 out of your opponent's hand. So you're you're just ripping cards out of your opponent's hand the whole time. That's why you want to be above count, because you're really trading with your opponent.
Yes, that's so true.
And you're getting rid of their whole hand.
Yes, yep.
They only have about 3 cards left.
And so it's 4 or more. So, you know, for whatever reason on turn 4, if I have 2 of these, I'm gonna play them once. I'll swing a couple times. I'll make him drop your hand. I'll double strike you, let you get 2 cards. I'll swing with my leader, let you get another card. Boom.
Get rid of those 3.
And get rid of those 3.
So, no hand for you.
And then just keep the chain going. They'll have 1 hand, make them drop it, Toa or whatever. Super combo. Best super combo in the game, right?
It's like Hoy, but better.
But
yes.
better.
Yes.
Yeah.
So everyone knows what that does. Pretty good.
If a card's a dead in matchup, you can just get rid of it.
Yep.
So
he was doing that with preemptive strikes.
It's really just a cantrip. If I'm having trouble finding wings, and I don't want to, I deliberately chose him over this guy. I went with a 3-1 split. Mainly, I want to maintain that card advantage. So if I'm able to draw here, and then combo him later, if I'm trying to defend my life for whatever reason. But he came in a couple times, not super relevant. Let's see, double impact Krillin. Really for Tau, any of those, the 1 drops, 2 drops, it pops anything with barrier. Or without barrier, it ignores barrier.
If you need to get rid of
That's so unfair that he could get rid of
the main deck, that card that kills his deck, basically.
Yes. So this 2-drop Zamasu, indestructible and barrier are both key. Yellow Broly runs out there, he can tap anything. The 8-drop Broly can pop barrier. For whatever reason, if you know you're in striking distance of that Broly, this is your only battle card. You can go all in and not have to worry about it because it's indestructible. Just pair it up with one of these.
And woof.
Yeah.
And you win.
Yes. So I did use this once. I'd keep it at 1, but the barrier and indestructible are both
there.
nice.
And you draw with your
with
draw
that
for your
green
deck
Broly.
with Paragus, so if you don't need it, you just get rid of it.
Exactly. Yep. That's another thing, that Paragus lets you just filter out cards that aren't
So
necessary.
you can main deck cards that are just
So my overrealm,
versatile.
I went 2 Toa, 1 Dimensional Banisher Fu. I thought I was going to see a lot of Broly, so which is why I like things like Zamasu, this guy, and the 2 Father-Son Kamehameha. This was actually a huge card. Everybody's EX evolving nowadays. Everybody's getting big drops out early. If it doesn't have barrier, pop.
It's gone.
1 drop to destroy.
Yep.
And if it's not good, like against Janemba, it's not that great. You just get rid of it. Paragus.
Yeah.
Or charge it.
Or leader ability. Drop.
Yep,
Drop.
there you go.
I'll drop my dead card.
So you don't have dead cards.
No,
Nope.
not at all. So negates, like I said, I was expecting a lot of Broly, a lot of triple flash, whatever, anything where I can just take a life and avoid that triple attack. That's where these guys come into play. This guy's good. I don't need sparking. I just take a life to negate if I'm Namekian, which is Lord Slug.
So yeah, and this one pops. So
Yeah, and then the Shocking Death Ball pops, but I got Overwhelm in there, so the Sparking 5 isn't always alive.
Yeah.
Which is why I got 3 of these guys. And then ending out the main deck, 2 preemptive strikes.
Did that card come into, in play?
Yeah, a couple times. Like Goku, or really, if I'm having trouble finding my pieces, I can leave my energy up really and buy myself another turn with this preemptive strike.
like if you don't see wings, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. If I don't see wings, I'll buy myself another turn, send it to them with my 2 energy up. And it actually worked out a couple times. So that's the main deck.
Well, congratulations for making top 4. It was
Thanks.
a pleasure playing against you. He was,
it was
my
fun.
opponent that I lost to. And I guess, how was your first experience in this event?
Oh, it was awesome. Like I came in here just wanting top 50%, get a couple extra Broly packs, and top 4. Can't complain.
Undefeated and
Undefeated
It was
first
fun.
seed.
So did anybody really underestimate your deck and think that your deck wasn't really that great?
Yeah, so I think that was the biggest thing. I played a lot of Brolys, a couple green, a couple yellow, and they're just going all out, trying to kill me. If I play those Brolys, I would not try to set anything up, just play defense, kill them on a crackback with a double strike. So those sacrifices and everything helped set that up.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for the profile, and we'll see you got in the next celebration, maybe?
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
All right.
And as always, this channel is all about you.